Hideo Kojima recently announced an amazing partnership with Xbox, that is, their next game is going to be with Xbox Studios. However, Tom Henderson already talked about what Hideo Kojima is working on next. According to one of his articles, he talked about how Kojima Productions is actually working on a brand new horror game, where he got a footage where Mama from Death Stranding, who is played by Margaret Qualley, is actually the character that you'll be playing in that particular game, and this game will be in third-person mode, but you can also turn it into a first-person mode. The gameplay showed you walking in this dark corridor with a flashlight, and by the end there's a jump scare, which then says game over, and then it says the title of the game, Overdose. Now the funny thing happened is after this article, Kojima Productions themselves reached out to Tom and said and requested to remove that article. Well, now that Kojima already announced that he is working with Xbox indeed, Tom Henderson had more to add, because according to the footage that he got from this unknown person, he saw a person particularly playing that game in a mobile device. It looked like a Google Pixel. So, is Overdose a mobile game? Well, not exactly, because here where things get interesting. VGC in 2021 actually reported a news where Google Stadia has cancelled 20 or more than those projects for their particular platform. Now, Stadia is a completely cloud-based game only, which means all those cancelled games were supposed to be cloud-based as well. Now, one of those games was a horror game, which the general manager of Stadia himself actually shut down or cancelled it. Why did that happen? Well, we don't know. However, VGC talked to Hideo Kojima back in 2020 about his next upcoming game. And Hideo Kojima said that he is very much pissed because one of his horror games got cancelled. So it looks like the stars are finally aligning. It could be very much possible that Hideo Kojima is working on a brand new game for the xCloud as well. Now, another major thing that happened was Tom Henderson talked about this particular xCloud thing on his new article. And Kojima already knows that this article is out, but has not yet commented anything about it. Regardless of what it may be, whatever Kojima will make, we all know that Kojima has one of the most craziest minds of all time. We have seen from his games, and ever since PT, a lot of fans wanted Kojima to make a horror game, and Kojima himself, being a horror fan, with his Xbox partnership, they could really make this game, and it could be his dream game after all. Well, Kojima is not the only person very much excited about horror games. Apparently Capcom is too, because Resident Evil 4 Remake got announced. Take a look at this reaction to watch me go crazy about Resident Evil 4.